Hi, how you doing everyone? Please welcome back to Learning English with TSK. For today's video, we are going to continue to the 4 uses of the present simple. Last week, I told you to use the 3 uses of the present simple tense. But now, we are going to finish 4 more. Alright? And after finishing the 4 uses of the present simple tense, we are going to go through practice exercises all together. Okay? I hope you will enjoy doing exercise. Okay, now, before doing exercise, please have a look at the uses. Uses number 4. Present simple tense is used to talk about something that is fixed in the future. Fixed, it means like it doesn't change. I mean, like a schedule. Okay? So, for example, the school term starts next week. The school term starts next week. It's not now. Present simple can be used to talk about the next future. Okay, the future. But it's according to the schedule. It's fixed in the future. So we use present simple tense here. Why do you see S at the end of the word start? The reason is, look at the subject. Where is the subject? The school term is a subject. And look at the word, look at the key word. How many terms is that? Just only one term. Okay? Just only one term. That's why we use it to stand for the school term. S must be added to the word starts. Okay? And now, let's have a look at the second example. The train leaves at 7:45 this evening. The train leaves at 7:45 this evening. So when you see the word this evening, it is not now. It's coming soon, right? It's coming soon. So why do we use present simple here? Because the use number 4 say present simple can be used to talk about something that is fixed in the future, like a schedule. Okay? Like a schedule. So, the train leaves at 7:45 this evening. Why do we use S at the end of the verb leaves? Let's focus on the subject. The train, how many train it is? Just only one train. So you use it, stand for the word train, and then it used with the third person singular, it, and verb plus S. So another one, my teacher flies to Siem Reap tomorrow. My teacher flies to Siem Reap tomorrow. Not now. In the future. But why are you still using present simple? Why? Something that is fixed in the future. It doesn't change. It is used as a schedule. So, my teacher flies to Siem Reap tomorrow. You can use fly with the present simple, and then don't forget our verb. Fly. When we use with subject I, we, you, they, that is known as. And when we use the third person singular, you remember I explained to you Y at the end of the word, and before Y we got consonant. That's why you cannot just only add S to the word fly. Before you add S, you have to change Y to letter I, and then you add ES, as the rule says. That's why we have my teacher flies to Siem Reap tomorrow. Okay? And now, let's go to use number 5. Present simple tense is talk about something in the future something in the future, but we don't talk about the schedule. We don't talk about something that is fixed in the future, but we talk about something in the future after time words. After time words. Just remember, for example, the word after, okay, when, before. So after, when, and before, it is called time words. Try to remember. You don't need to understand this. Try to remember. Alright? Again, we use present simple tense to talk about something in the future after time words like after, when, and before. And also after, if, and unless. 1. After time words like after, when, and before. Another one, it also used to talk about something in the future after if and unless. Okay, just remember and try to understand it. Now, here we go. I'll talk to Dara when I see him. I'll talk to Dara when I see him. Can you have a look at the word when? Let's go to rule number 5. When is called time words. So as it says, after time word, after, when, and before, present simple can be used after that. Okay? Let's go to another example. You must finish your homework before you go to bed. You must finish your homework before you go to bed. In this point, you have to remember where is the time word before. You don't need to ask me the reason why do we use present simple at this point. Because the rule says that. Just follow the rule. Just follow the uses of that. Okay? That's why you just remember about the time words before, when, and one more is after. Example. We'll get wet if it rains. After if and after unless. We'll get wet if it rains. So rain here used as a present simple. Okay? Look at the other example. He won't stop crying unless you say sorry. Again, he won't stop crying unless you say sorry. The reason why we use sorry, we use say here, is because rule number 5, it says that after time word and after if and unless. So we use all the present simple just to follow the rule. If you follow the rule, you feel not hesitate to use the tense anymore. Alright? You feel confident in using it. If you remember the rule. Okay? Let's go to number 6. Present simple tense is used to talk about telling the story. We used to talk about telling the story. When we use something to talk about telling the story, you gotta use the present simple. Okay? For example, when I was walking down the street the other day, when suddenly the man comes up and tells me he has lost his wallet and asked me to lend him some money and blah blah blah. This is something we talk about the story. Telling the story to someone else. That's why we can use in present simple. You cannot say, when I was walking down the street the other day and when suddenly the man came up and told me and asked me. No, we use present simple. You don't use past simple, use present simple. Okay? To talk about telling the story. For example, one more time. When I was walking down the street the other day, when suddenly the man comes up and tells me he has lost his wallet and asks me to lend him some money and blah blah blah. Right? Look at the other one. The last one of using present simple tense. Okay? We use present simple tense to talk about summarizing the book, the film, or play. When you want to summarize the film, the book, or the play, you can use present simple. You can use present simple. Okay? Now look at the example. Saya goes to one of the famous schools and he has two close friends, somebody and Subi. And blah 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 blah. There will be more. This is a kind of summarizing. Okay? This is a kind of summarizing a book, summarizing a film, and summarizing a play. When you want to summarize the book, the film, or play, the tense you use is present simple tense. Okay? The present simple tense. So, according to the fourth use of present simple today, okay? And the other day, I gave you 3 uses of the present simple. And in a very short time, we are going to move to practice exercises all together. I hope you enjoy how we use the exercise. Okay? Please try to do the exercise with me all together. Okay, now, that's all from me for the uses. Thank you.